I am who I want to be. Are you? How long has it been? I've been around a long time. I've seen things. Lots of things. Things you wouldn't believe. And through it all, I am who I want to be. My name is Michael. People call me Mike. I am widely feared. Do you fear me? Do you? Go ahead and tell them. Tell them. Tell them why you're feared. Yes. Tell them while I scratch my ear. You want me to do your dirty work and tell the world why you're such a fearsome individual? That's what I pay you for, Timothy. Well, sort of. Yeah, you pay me so I could show up at your gigs and tell everybody about how fearsome you are. It just sounds better coming from another individual. I'll get around to it. I don't feel like telling everybody how fearsome you are right now. That's not good for my image, Timothy. I need you to do it when I tell you to do it. Otherwise, if it's a negotiable, then how fearsome can I be? So, when I give you the prompt, tell everybody. I'm just not feeling it. You need to do it whether you feel it or not, Timothy. It's your job to shadow me, to accompany me, to be my right hand. I'm your secretary, let's just be honest. Yeah. Go ahead. Tell the world how fearsome I am. He's fearsome. A very scary man. I didn't really believe that, Timothy. If I don't believe it, they're not going to believe it. You gotta really When you're telling the world about me, you gotta really sell it. Sell me to the world. I want people quivering in their boots, their knees buckling. So, give it another shot, Timothy. Just tell the world how fearsome I am. You know Michael? He's a monster. I didn't believe that either, Timothy. Alright, well, maybe it's just a bad day, Mike. Maybe I need a little time off to get scared and, revisit those. I just find the whole, I don't know how to say it. I've been working really hard, and so when I see you, and you're getting older, and I just don't. What is it, Timothy? I don't see you as fearsome anymore. I'm a little bit over it. When you first started this work years ago, traveling around the world and giving talks about how fearsome you are, I believed it, but I don't know, something's happened in the meantime, and it's just the way that you carry yourself, Mike. I don't feel any fear anymore. I've kind of gotten used to you. Really? So, I'm not fearsome to you anymore. Is there anything in particular that happened that made you stop fearing me? Well, Mike, I don't know. I don't know if it has to do with you. It might have more to do with me. When I first met you, I could see the fire. I can see the fire in your eyes, and right now, I don't know if I can't see it. I don't know if I can't see the fire in your eyes, or maybe I can see the fire in your eyes, but it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is, Mike, but it makes my job a little bit harder. I just kind of show up and phone it in. Hey, this is Mike. He's a monster. Well, I am a monster. Yeah, but, I haven't seen you do anything monstrous. There's nothing that you do on a daily basis that, strikes dread into me. It's like, okay. Drinks coffee and reads the newspaper. I read the newspaper? I don't read a newspaper. Yeah, I know, I'm just speaking figuratively. I know you haven't read a newspaper in quite some time. Yeah, but who reads newspapers? Exactly, Mike. So what I'm trying to say to you is you're talking to me like a normal guy right now, and there was a time when, I don't know, there was something about you, there was something there. Something. Mike. Hello, Mike. Yeah. It's time. It's time for what? It's time to take your bath. My bath? Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. You're gonna be going to bed soon, so we need to get you all washed up. Timothy was just giving me an introduction here. He was showing everybody that I'm a force to be reckoned with. So, Richard, I would just like you to know that I'm not going to be taking a bath right now. I'm going to be waiting to take my bath, though you can draw the hot water if you like, and if you want to just... Did you find my duck? Did you find my rubber ducky, Richard? Because tonight is going to be rough. No one's recognizing me. Timothy, has anybody shown up on the live stream yet? Richard, no one's on the live stream, so no one has gotten... I need a little bit more time, Richard, before I take my bath, if you would be so kind as to have the hot water very hot for me, not too hot because it's scalding. It's not... Don't like the mirror to fog up, and I would like my rubber ducky if that wouldn't be too much of trouble for you. Richard, thank you so much. Mike, you need to take your bath tonight. There have been some complaints. Yeah, well, you know, I was Attila the Hun. In my past life in Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great, I've got a very impressive pedigree, so maybe, just maybe, Richard, that I don't take baths the way that other people take baths. I'm royalty, and I take baths when I want to take baths. Mike, if you were really Genghis Khan, or Attila the Hun, or Alexander the Great, you would be taking baths every day, not every 4th or 5th day. So you need to wrap this up here. And Timothy, you look like you're just up to trouble again. I am not up to trouble, boss. I am helping your highness. I'm helping him. You know I'm his secretary, right? He pays me really big money. And I'm here to help him do what he needs to do. You know, we need to be happy too. Richard, we need to be happy. We only have a limited window to live stream to the world, and Mike has something very important to say. Go ahead, Mike. Richard, the bath will have to wait for now. Thank you very much. You are doing excellent work. In fact, if you would like, Richard, I would consider it a great privilege if you would come and say a few words to my audience. Your audience, Mike? Yes, they're waiting. Timothy just said there was nobody on here. Don't worry about that. That's insulting, Richard. There are going to be thousands of viewers tonight, later. After we're finished, people are going to jump on and they're going to watch, and I will be resting and luxuriating in the bath with my duck. So, Richard, it would be a great honor if you would come and speak to my audience. To everybody, Richard is a page in my court. He sometimes plays the role of the jester, but not quite the jester. He's my hygienist. If my hygienist, Richard, please. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great evening. We're going to take Mike back for a bath here soon. You see, I get nervous. I'm sorry, everybody. I just get a little bit nervous when I'm in front of a camera. Mike is a very valuable part of the community. Part of the community? This is my court, sir. You know I will have you beheaded for such remarks. Now, please, decorum, speak to my audience. We are live streaming from the court. Please. No more of those kind of comments. No more faux pas. Just so. Richard. Okay, Richard. Richard, just wrap it up. I'm so delighted to be meeting you tonight. Michael is quite a human being, isn't he? He's a very esteemed individual here. And we are glad to be in his court. Thank you, Richard. That's all you had to say. You don't have to come in here with all these airs of superiority. It's untoward, as I would like to say. It is untoward. My audience, I am so sorry, but then again, my audience, I am delighted to provide you this entertaining spectacle of Richard. Hello, Richard. So Richard is going to draw my bath and make sure that I have a rubber ducky ready for me. Is that not right? Thank you. Where was I? Really, I am to be feared. Thank you, Timothy, for letting them know that. You could see Richard trembling when he came to the camera. He even lost track of who he was talking to. Called me by the wrong name. Called me by his name. Look, that's the kind of fear I strike in the hearts of my subjects. Oh, yes. So, as you know, I live stream every Sunday. Just to you, my loyal followers. I know that you'd like to know what I did this week. Yes, you would. Well, there are so many things happening in my court, I don't know where to begin. Timothy, where would you begin? I don't know, you just struck the fear into the hearts of everyone. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's my favorite thing to do. It gives me a kind of sustenance. My heart is purring with delight when people fear me, their king. Timothy, am I not a benevolent king? Oh, you are a fearsome king. King Michael. Michael. Who is speaking to me? Michael. I will not turn around until you identify yourself. Michael. This is Patrick. Patrick. Timothy, is there someone in my court named Patrick? Yes, your liege, there is. Patrick. Any connection to Richard? Timothy? Yes, your lordship, they work together. Work? I'm sorry, adopt the proper locution of royalty. Work? No one in my court works. Your lordship, they, serve. Both serve you. Thank you, Timothy. Patrick, is it? Michael, yes. King. Michael. Do you not serve me? No, I don't, King Michael. Your mother is on the phone. My mother is on the phone. Yes. Is Patrick referring to the Queen? I don't know, Your Honor. Honor? You're getting it mixed up. My king, I don't know if he's referring to a queen. I don't understand that, if he's talking about a queen or not. He says your mother. As far as I know, your mother's not the queen. Because the queen would be married to you if you're the king. These are... logistics, Timothy. Patrick! My mother is on the phone. Tell me why my mother is on the phone. Well, King Michael, she says you have not called her this week, and she's getting worried. Is that true? That's what I'm here to deliver. Yes. Okay, thank you, Patrick. Tell me if Richard has drawn my bath. Patrick. Richard is drawing your bath, yes. If my mother calls again, Patrick, put her on speakerphone. Timothy? Yes, your lordship. If my mother comes again, I will be live streaming my conversation with my mother. Our loyal followers deserve to know how such a fearsome man speaks with his mother. Yes, your lordship, it would be my pleasure to assist you in any way possible. You seem to be more amenable now. Earlier, you would not tell the world about how fearsome I am. Yes, your lordship, I am. Timothy is working on feeling the requisite fear, drumming up the fear inside of his heart so that he can be properly afraid of his lordship. How can I have loyal followers if they don't fear me, Timothy? When you get on this camera, when you speak to my followers across the world, I want you to drive fear into them. I want their souls to be aflutter with anxiety at the mere sight of me. Do you understand, Timothy? At the mere sight of me, I want them. These people need to know, and they need to pay tribute, pay homage, pay their respects to King Michael. Timothy, do you agree? Yes. What is it, Patrick? It's not Patrick, it's Richard. Richard, I want you to slowly draw the bath at the optimum temperature so that it is not filling up too fast, nor is it getting too cold, but it is filling up slowly while retaining heat. Can we do this, Richard? No, I have turned off the bath. Timothy, did he just tell me that he turned off the bath? Richard! He's going to feel my wrath. Richard! Do not turn off the bath when I am live streaming. I need to save time and consolidate responsibilities. Everything needs to be just so. One thing after another in very tight succession. I am royalty. I am formerly Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and Attila the Hun. You draw my bath so that when I'm done live streaming to my loyal subjects, I can get in there with my ducky and enjoy myself. Is that clear, Richard? I do not succumb to these intimidating tactics, King Michael. So, no, we are not drawing the bath. Too many times you've got into the bath and complained that it's too cold because you've been live streaming to your subjects across the realm and the water got too cold. That's why I was telling you. That's why, Richard. I am going to lose my mind ever so slowly, one bath at a time. Who am I speaking to? Richard. Richard. You must do as I say. You must do exactly as I say. Please, please, please. No, I should not have to say please, as I am the most fearsome King Michael. Do it as I say. Do it as I say. Excuse me, King Michael. This is a busy day, is it not? Timothy, why do I have so many requests? Why are people demanding so much of the king's attention today, I wonder? Yes. To whom am I speaking? It's Patrick. Patrick. How lovely. Tell me, what is your concern? Tell me how I might help you, Patrick. I'm waiting. Your mother is on the phone. My mother. Yes, Timothy. Yes, your lord. My lord. Yes, your lordship. Yes, your lordship. Get the terminology correct. We're live streaming. If you make errors, you, Timothy, make me look bad because you are my right hand. I thought you said that I was your secretary. It's immaterial, the actual designation. You are my second. Yes, secretary is a little bit inappropriate and anachronistic considering that we are at court right now. Timothy, talk to Patrick. Tell him, give him the instructions that I have told you to give him earlier. Please do it now. Please. Please do it now. What is this, Patrick, could you put the king's mother on speakerphone, please? Yes, if you wish. Hello, honey. Hello, mother. Yes, I have not heard from you. What's taking so long? First of all, mother, you're on speakerphone and I'm live streaming to my audience of loyal followers, subjects across the realm. Okay, honey, I'm really happy to hear that. So why aren't you calling your mom? Mother, I love you dearly, when I am in my capacity as the king, King Michael, please, if you would be so very kind, address me as if I were your king. Because I am your king, mother. Son, please put that away. Put what away? Put this idea of you being a king away. It's not healthy for you. Okay? You're there to be healthy. You are not healthy right now. You are not my king. Okay, son? Mother, you need to support me. If my loyal subjects see you undermining me, it will not be good for the aforesaid mental health, as I will become even more fearsome than I am currently. Do you understand that, mother? Son. Son, I sent in Richard earlier. I called, told him to start drawing your bath. I'm unhappy with you, mother. You are undermining me. I am a king. No less. A king. Yes, son, I know that you're a king. I know. It's really important that a king watches his hygiene. So the king is going to take a bath tonight, okay? Okay, my king? Mother, you know that I'm fearsome, right? That I've been known to bite the head off of insubordinate subjects just for looking at me the wrong way. So how do you think you will fare being so disrespectful to your son, the king? Oh, I'm sure I will not fare very well. But seeing as I am paying for your stay, I think you should be a little bit more respectful of your mother. You are paying for my stay. What kind of hallucination is that? You are not paying for anything. This is my court. This is my court. There is no paying for the king in his own court, mother. Now, I love you. But if you do not stop with this nonsense, I will consign you to the dungeon in the lowest quarters of the castle. So, please, be cooperative. You are speaking to the fearsome King Michael. I happen to be your son, but I am also your king. Am I not, Timothy? Yes, you are so fearsome, the most fearsome king throughout the land. Thank you. Maybe you could say that with a little bit more conviction, Timothy, seeing as I've got 2 disloyal subjects and a disrespectful mother on the phone. I do not want my followers to get the wrong idea. Everybody, if you're watching right now, stay fearful. As you should be. I am your king. You do not want to face exile for not fearing me. Subjects who do not fear me are subject to exile. Don't let that be. It doesn't need to be. But it will be, I fear, for Richard and Patrick. Richard, draw my bath immediately, but slowly. Time it with this live stream, please. Thank you very much. And I do not like to say please, but everybody seems to be amid a great insurrection at the moment. So please is how I placate. It's a palliative. It's my prerogative, yes. This king is quite proficient with vocabulary. He suffers from a extreme case of logophilia. Not to be confused with logorrhea. Patrick, is my mother still on the phone? Mother, are you still there? Oh, I'm still here, son. Why are you still there? Because I love you and I want to make sure that you're happy, healthy, and well taken care of in the community. And the community, you call it. I'm not in a community. I am in a castle with a court. So, Mother, going forward, make sure that you apply proper nomenclature. Thank you. How's father? Your father is dead. You know that. Father is dead. Yes, son. Since when, Mother? Since a month ago, son. Why wasn't I told? Son, you were at the funeral. I was not properly informed of his passing, Mother. Is that not your responsibility? Son, I know this is hard for you, but we've decided that you could use a little rest. And so, you're there at the community. My father was a great man. Yes, he was. I shall not see his like again. He was a king among kings. If I were only half the king. Son, he was not a king. He was the president of a company. He was a king! Lady. A king among kings. Do not denigrate his reputation by saying mere words, labels, titles. President, CEO. These are trivial. He was a king. That's how I learned. He modeled kingship. Timothy, was my father a fearsome king? My lordship, he was quite fearsome, excuse me. Fearful? Get it correct. Fearsome, my lord. Very, very fearsome. Struck fear into the hearts of all his subjects across the realm. Millions of subjects. Thank you, Timothy. Do you understand now, Mother? It is a shame that you would dishonor Father. King of Kings, get it straight. Do not wish to throw you into the dungeon for dishonoring my father's legacy, your former husband. When did he pass? Son, I told you it was a month ago. Why was I not apprised of this unfortunate fact? Son, you were there, and you were a pallbearer. Gave a speech for the congregation. Okay, Mother. Tell me why you are fabricating these lies. Son, you just needed a little time to recover, so we decided to let you have some time with your court there in the castle. You let me? You're acting as if you had some kind of authority here, Mother? It's wonderful to speak to you, but I am a king. You have no authority here. I suspect you're mourning and your mind has been compromised. It's understandable. He was your husband of so many years. Great king of kings. I'm sorry for your loss. You are always welcome here in this court, provided that you act in a respectable manner, my lady. Tell me if you understand. Son, I do, and I'm grateful to be a part of your court. Don't call me son. Call me my king. Tell me if you recognize my title as king, Mother. Yes, my king. Very good. Now, what is it that happened to our father, my father? He passed a month ago, my king. That is news to me. Very grave news. And, where is this King of Kings buried? At the church? I don't know that your honor, lordship, you were present for the atonement. I don't recall being present. This is unfortunate news. It is fortunate, however, that he taught me how to be a king among kings. Taught me about my pedigree. And I am a descendant of a long line of prestigious individuals, magnanimous souls. Father taught me that we are descendants of Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan. Yes, Attila the Hun. Mother, I refuse to believe that our father has passed. Tell me why you are under such an insidious delusion. Son, I'm sorry. My king. I am desperately sorry to be the bearer of such horrible news. You have implied that I am not of sound mind. I have no recollection of being at his funeral, giving a speech, and yet you say that I did. You are implying that the king is not of proper mind of sound. Mind. That is a capital offense, Mother. Don't ever imply that the king is out of his mind. Timothy, to take my mother and put her in the dungeon for such insidious suggestion. Your leisure. It is not possible for me to do so as your mother is on speakerphone. Richard, Patrick, do something about this woman. She's spreading lies about my father, King of Kings. Make sure that she is taken care of, given the proper remedial treatment for spreading falsehoods. Do it, and do it now, while I'm live streaming in front of my subjects. This is a typical day in the court. My mother, a lovely woman, most of the time, calls up with outrageous claims of my father's passing. Says that she's financing some kind of sojourn here. This is my court, this is my castle, this is my subject. These are mere pages. I am sorry that you have to see what's come of my mother, and I am trying to take care of her. She only comes to her right mind, unfortunately, with brief stints in the dungeon, and that's simply remedial. We're there to give her a cure. She's under the dangerous delusion that my father, King of Kings, descendant of Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, and Attila, has passed. He is here. He is merely on a hunt. He shall be back shortly. No. I know what you're thinking. But stay. He's quite fearsome. The best fearsome king of all, of course. He's taught me what he knows. I am next to mine. I am a king myself, just of a different kingdom. When he passes, which is of no time coming soon, none of that. No, when he passes, I will be responsible for all of his kingdoms. Why would my mother say such things? I do think she suffers from some terrible disease. Making such insinuations. That is horrible. The king should not be thus agitated by his mother claiming that his father has passed, and that he simply does not remember being there at the funeral and giving a grand, dignified oration. Nonetheless, I hope you are enjoying this grand, dignified oration. It's not easy being a king. Every day, rehearsing fearsome tactics, keeping the entire kingdom in awe of my power. Knowing that I must project from the chest. You can feel it now as you watch my power, my majesty, that I am regal. You need me. You need the fear that you feel, don't you? That fear makes you feel alive. And when you look at me, when you look at me, you know that I am your king. Have you drawn my bath? Excuse me, Page. Have you drawn my bath? It's not here. Timothy? Yes, your lordship? You have done very well, standing by my side this entire time. Very virtuous, quite a loyal subject. Tell me if you understand what my mother was talking about. I don't quite grok it. I do understand, my king. Yes, I understand what she was saying. Yes, of course you understand what she was saying, but do you understand why she was saying that? Does she understand that behavior of that nature is dungeon worthy? Only dungeon worthy. Gets her nothing. She does not increase her standing in my eyes. My king, I do not know why she believes that your father has passed on. I think she suffers from some mental distress, a malady of the mind. She is of distraught heart. Dungeon time will do her well. She'll come back refreshed and very submissive to your leadership, my lord. So, just may I suggest that you give her some grace, your lordship, some grace, some time. She keeps saying the same things. How many times have I thrown her in the dungeon, and how many times has she come back repeating the same nonsense, this incessant refrain? I would like to shut her up for good, but she is my mother, and that would not be appropriate, although I do think she deserves it, yes. What do you think, my loyal followers? Put a yes in the comments if you agree, or a no if you disagree. Your votes are important to me. I do grow weary of this court. I'm dissatisfied with the decor. I find myself hungry for more. I am a king. These windows do not please me. They're too small, too high, not enough light. And the books, dusty, deteriorating, lousy authors, nothing like me. Timothy, what was she saying again? Oh, Well, sir, your lordship, we've discussed this already. It is something I just told you. What did she talk about? I fear repeating what she said, your lordship. Patrick, get my mother on the phone again, please. Patrick! Mother on the phone, please. Thank you. Timothy, if you're not going to cooperate, I am going to raise my voice. People need to know who's in control. People need to fear me. Patrick! This is your king speaking. Come hither. I'm sorry that you have to witness this. It's insubordination. There we are. Get my mother on speakerphone once again. Thank you. You have to talk to them in a certain way or they get uppity and disobedient and disloyal. Yes, son? No? I do believe that I told you to address me as your king, not your son. Mother. Why did you call? My king, I did not call. Why are you on the phone then, mother? Richard called? Richard called. Why did Richard call you? Because you told him to call me? Timothy? Is she losing her mind? Sir, fearsome lord, my fearsome king, I do not understand what your mother is saying. I do think that perhaps she's not quite in her right mind. It's not of sound mind. I'm sorry, your lordship. Mother, do we need to put you in an institution? Apparently the dungeon is not working. What say you, mother? An institution? Yes. I'm tired of throwing you in the dungeon. Maybe an institution will be better. I don't think that an institution will be the right solution. Solution for what? Solution, my king, for whatever it is that I seem to be suffering from. Mother, are you being facetious? No, my lord, I'm not. Are you being mischievous? No, my lord. Then what are you being, mother? My lord, I am just a mother. Yes, I know that. That you seem to be playing games. I do not like games. They are not the proper behavior befitting your station. I am your king. Am I not? If you say so, my lord. If I say so, I am! I am angry with you, mother, and I am having thoughts that are not appropriate about your punishment. Now tell me if you would like to spend some time in an institution so we can heal you. I'm going to go now, son. I told you to call me your king, and you are not free to go. We are discussing whether you're to be institutionalized. Do you want me to send you to an institution? Son, your father's passing has been very hard on you. I told you that I am your king, and I think it is an absolutely astonishingly disrespectful idea to suggest that my king, my father, is anything but alive. Good day. Patrick, do not let her call me again. Do not. Timothy, you must remind Patrick not to let my mother disturb me. Again, I am holding court with my followers around the world, throughout the realm. Do you fear me, Timothy? I do, my lord. Then tell Patrick that my mother is not to disturb me again for the next 48 hours. Tell her now. Tell him now. Tell him to tell her now. Yes, my king. Patrick, if you can hear me, our fearsome king does not want to speak to his mother for 24 hours, so if she calls, do not patch her through. Thank you. Did you call me? Patrick, yes, I was just saying to you. Yes. Yes, just do not, if our king's mother calls, please do not put her on speakerphone. She hasn't called. I thought that she called. Well, she called once, but that last one was... We called her. Yeah, I mean... You know what I mean, sir. You know what I mean. My king. Timothy. Timothy. Yes, Lord. Richard and Patrick plotting against me. Do you know if they're plotting? I suspect they are. Do you notice the way that they talk to me? They are civil, but not true. They have vipers in their hearts, always ready to strike your king. Timothy, we are live streaming, so this is going on the record after you're finished putting my mother in an institution for her grievous insistence that my father has left this realm. Then see to it that Richard and Patrick are chained in the dungeon Till further notice, thank you. My king, I'm unable to do that. You will find the means. They are both quite strong and bigger than me, much bigger than me, sir, my king. And they have many others like them. They are quite skilled in suppression, my lord. We'll then suppress them back. I'm afraid, my king, that I am unable to comply with your request. I do beg your forgiveness. Are you disobeying me, Timothy? Your lordship, I am not physically capable of putting either Richard or Patrick into the dungeon and chaining them to the wall. I'm not capable, no matter my loyalty to you, sir. Am I to understand that they are going to continue to harass me? Why can't a king get any peace? All I want is silence in a noisy world. I don't think you understand silence. An island to call my own. Where people cannot disturb me. Make me sad with lies. Make me sad. I hate lies. If a person is deluded, I am a forgiving king, but lies? My mother is deluded. She does not lie to me. I am a benevolent king. Now, Timothy, you have not lied, nor has Richard and Patrick lied. No one's lied. But we are getting close to lies. And that disturbs me. No one should lie to the king. No one. But the delusion is very close. This delusion that my father has died. Very unfortunate. Timothy, do you have a father? I don't know. How could you not? No. I've been here so long, I seem to have forgotten. It is unconscionable, forgetting such a thing. It's been a long time, my king, and I have come to think of you as my father. How long have we known each other, Timothy? Off and on for several years, my lord. Several years. And yet my mother says that my father has passed a month ago. We have known each other for several years, and I've only been in this court for a month. This castle. No, my king, you have been to your court and your castle for many, many years. I have lost track of the years since you first came here to preside over everyone, and well, it's just been recently that you've decided to live stream, which is such a great gift to the kingdom. Timothy, don't bullshit me. I'm an expert. At bullshit. That's why I need to take so many baths, because I'm surrounded by bullshit. Don't bullshit me. Am I a king or not? Am I the most fearsome lord of the realm or not? Do not bullshit me, or it will be your head, Timothy. I will put you in the guillotine if you do not tell me the truth. One more lie from your lips, and no, we will not be pretending that it's delusion is not delusion, Timothy. Tell me, am I a king? Am I the most fearsome king? To me, you are the most terrifying tyrant of all. I said king. King. I will not say tyrant, but I do have my moments of tyranny, so I will let that pass. I am doing my best to reform my irritable behavior. I suffer from cholera. I'm choleric. My lord, cholera and being choleric are quite different. Yes, I know. Once I said cholera, I knew I meant that I'm choleric, and I'm melancholic, and I suffer from all the humors. I'm phlegmatic as well. But I'm not a bullshitter. No, my lord, you're not. You are the finest of kings. You are bullshitting me! How long have I been in this castle? Do not recognize this court. It's foreign to me. Have I been here before? My lord, this is your castle. This is your court. Now, why do I not recognize it? Why? Is it foreign to me? Why does my mother keep calling? want to be left alone, please. With me and my loyal subjects, so I can share my heart, unencumbered by your sycophancy, your obsequies, burdensome. Why are you still here, subject? You have always given me explicit instructions to never leave your side when you're live streaming to the realm. I am here, as per your directive, my lord. My lord. Always at your service. You are a bullshitter. You are a leech, a parasite. Nay, if I were to speak truly, you are akin to the succubus, just everything that's wrong with the world I see here before me. I look in your eyes and I see the devil incarnate. You are the reason that this feels like an institution. You are practically the padded white walls. You are practically the straitjacket, Timothy. If it were only so, life would be so much easier, I could tell. When I have these people, Richard, Patrick, coming in here dressed in white, standoffish in their stupid-looking nurse shoes, talking in their little walkie-talkie, whatever they are. Michael this, Michael that, king this, king that. There's something diabolical about this court. And I think that you are complicit in it, Timothy. Somehow you are in a subversive alliance with the men in white. And I do believe that you send secret messages to my mother so she may harass me with lies. I am a king. All of you should bow. For some reason, you keep talking to me as if I'm not a king. As if the logic is not immediately apparent in my bearing, my fearsome demeanor. Everybody watching right now is afraid of me. And yet, you are a little scuttling crab. Telling me exactly what I want to hear. Why? How much is she paying you? Name the recompense. Your lord, I am not being paid anything by your mother. What is your connection with my mother? None, my lord. Is she not conspiring with you? Oh, my lord. Is she not a witch, an alchemist of the soul? Casting spells upon my own? Say it! Timothy, speak true. Is my mother a witch? No, my lord, she is the most loving mother of all. I can't imagine her casting spells upon you. What kind of spell would your mother cast upon you? She wants this kingdom, Timothy, as if that were not completely obvious. She wants everything. And she wants to mentally destabilize me by suggesting that my father is not alive anymore and that he died last month. Just put her head on a stake for that one. That's pure witchcraft. No, my lord, she's not a witch. She's not lying to you. Then what is she doing to me? If she's not lying to me, what is it then? You're saying something that makes no sense to this king. None. Can you imagine this kingdom without this king? We must stay strong. If I am not strong, then no one will be strong. I am the only strength that's left. I do not like these walls. Why hasn't anyone thought of anything but white upon white upon white? Where are the books in the windows that I saw only moments before? Why do you grow paler by the minute, Timothy, as if you are yet an apparition here to haunt me? Just a vapid manifestation of my psyche. Did my mother kill my father? Is that what this is all about? She want the throne for herself? Tell me, Timothy. If we have a regicide on our hands, my lord, I'm afraid I'm unable to support you further. I cannot confirm nor deny such accusations. They are not. They are simply questions, not accusations, Timothy. Did my mother kill my father and put me here? Is that what this is? No, my lord, your mother did not kill your father. Then why does she insist that she is not with him? Why does she insist that he is no longer with us? Prithee, tell me. I have to go. You do not have to go. And you're not giving permission to leave. You're not going anywhere, Timothy. I can't stay anymore, Your Honor. I am not a judge. Call me your king. I cannot stay any further, King. I must. I must go. Where would you go? What could you possibly do that is more important than accompanying me on my live stream to the kingdom? I must go here. My king of kings. I must retire now. I must go. You are weak. Just when I need you, you disappear. You have issues, clearly. Not standing by the side of your king when times are difficult. In his moment of travail, trial, and tribulation, there you are, you vanish. What kind of right-hand man are you? My mother is on the phone. And I am the king. My mother's on the phone and I'm a king. What did I say? Did I deliver a fine oration? Would he have been proud? Did he know that I was talking? Did he know that I was celebrating him? I know. I would have said only the best things for my king. Mother, you do not lock up your son. That's not very nice. And then call him and send in your stooges so he can take a bath. And then his disloyal second. I am hurt. How dare you hurt me further, Mother? I'm a king. I'm not allowed to cry. I would like to go. What is... This place is... I don't recognize it. I don't know what this place is. Dad. Dad. Mother threw me in here. There's no way to treat a king. I want you to meet everybody. They're pretty nice, although they can be disobedient at times when they don't understand their role. I'm doing what I can. I'm just trying to be a good son and keep the kingdom from falling apart. So they put me in this room and do my job. I could use some good advice on how to run a kingdom. Not sure how to get in touch with you anymore. I don't know if you're able to watch my live streams, but I have a loyal following of thousands of subjects around the world, and they are all part of my kingdom. It's, you would be proud. You still talk to Mom. I think that she's just, missing you. That's why she calls me so much. She's just missing you. Maybe she's also a little afraid that I can't manage the kingdom unless she checks in. She's a little afraid that the kingdom will slip through my fingers. You know it won't, I know it won't, but mothers are mothers. I like to tease her and say that I'm gonna throw her in the dungeon, but we all know that I'm not that kind of son, and certainly not that kind of king. No king throws his own mother into the dungeon. She does get on my nerves, Dad. I don't think she fully supports me, but I know she loves me. I'm feeling alone. She doesn't visit. She only calls. But, I miss you.